holy cow, make sure I give you my tour guide's number because he was great. It made it, you've probably seen pictures of the Rhino 5 Points District in Denver with all the different murals that they have all over the place. But it was so much more meaningful to learn why they were there and what the artists were and how it works. And it was so cool. So anyway, Denver was way more cool than I thought it would be. Frankly, hope nobody has family there in Denver. But yeah. So yeah, that was great. That's it. Yeah, take a nice breath in. Nara, I saw that you left me a message. I haven't actually been able to read it, but if it was about Friday, and I wonder if Sheila might have left me a similar message. If you came to class on Friday, do not worry. If it punched your pass, I will double check those later today and this evening. There was no class on Friday. I somehow missed canceling it. So a few people were able to sign up. Sorry if you missed the notice at the top of the page. One more time, up with those arms. We're going to keep them up. Good. And then exhale into bow, scooping the abs in and letting the back of your neck reach to those thumbs. Good. Then inhale, lift that chest up, drive your thumbs back. So exhale forward. And I'm going to show you the side view. Good. Because I want you to come up and then drive those thumbs back. Yeah. The first ones you do, as you drive your thumbs back, you can, I'm not sure what that is. I know, it's like someone was throwing dishes. The first one you do, you can arch your back and really let the shoulders press back. But then I want you to notice, when you come out of your bow this time, if your arms press back and your ribs are popped, try to hold your arms there in space and then pull those ribs in over your hips. Can you see how I did that? Before you start your bow again. Yeah, I'll do that again so you can see what I'm talking about. Lifting that chest up, letting those arms reach back, and you can see my ribs are popped forward. I'm going to keep these arms right here. Pull those ribs in. Oh, now I'm working my mid-back even more while I work my abs. And then come forward. Yeah. So it's abs and shoulders and mid-back. Boom, right away. Yep. Good. Let them drive back. Feel your shoulders wide and then flat on your back. Pull those ribs in. Good. Good. And last time, just coming up, opening up wide. Good. Ribs pull in. I haven't done that all week. Good. And then we'll pull those arms down to the side. Whoo. Good. Open up to the front. Open out. Good. Pull them down. Leading with your elbows. Right. So as they come back in, I want you to pull the elbows in. That's it. Good. So you're waking up a little more of the serratus, which is under here, helps stabilize. Serratus anterior. You also have a serratus posterior. The serratus anterior. Good. One more time. Open up. Feel the shoulder blades engage. Pull it in and down. Good. Let's lift the toes up. Split them down wide. Good. Lift those toes up. Set them down wide. Good. Let's do two more. Spread them out as far as you can. Good. And one more time. Up. And spread them out nice and wide. Very nice. Good. Draw the back of your heels together until you feel your sits bones engage. And lift up on tippy toes. Good. Take a breath. Exhale. Pull your abs up as you lower your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Up on tippy toes. Good. Take another breath. Exhale. Pull your abs up as you lower your heels. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Up. Good. Abs lift up as you pull those heels down. That's it. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Up. Good. Pull, lift, 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 lift. Good. Nice. Very nice. All right. We're going to have a little plie. So shift your weight back onto your heels a little bit. Pull those knees open. Good. And then draw from the back side of your legs to straighten them. Right? Think about that for a second. Do it again. I want you to really think about pulling from here to here to extend the hip. That's straightening your legs is called extending the hip, right? So instead of merely popping the quads down, I want you to draw from the back. Yeah? Really pull from the back. Good. Good, that's it. 2 more, just getting the feel of that. Pull, good. Anyone feel the back of their inner thighs really starting to lift up? Yes, no, kinda? Okay, all right, so we'll find more of that in just a moment. How about right now? We're gonna take a step behind, and I want you to plie. This is a 4th position plie, but the back heel is off the ground. The knees are up, so in gym terms, we would call that a curtsy lunge, right? Pulling the knees apart. Good. Okay, I'm going to show you a side view. Yep, so you can see the back heel is raised. And my weight is not over the front thigh. Do you see that? My weight is behind it. Is your weight back? And by weight, I mean pelvis. Yes, better. I see the shifting. That's it, Mary in the back. You could take a bigger step, Mary in the back. And if you won't slip on that floor. That's it. Good. We should be feeling this back hamstring, the one in the back, start to wake up a little. Good. Good. And just stay down for a moment. Put the back heel down. Pull it back up. Put it down. Pull it back up. And again, I'm going to give you side view because I want you to see how I'm holding myself behind that front leg. That's it. I'm asking for mobility at the hip, ankle. Good. That's it. Last one. Ah! Yes. Mary, yes. You're going to love it. You're going to try to sit back on it and then come back to the center. Can you see how I'm sitting back? And as you sit back, Mary, I want you to open up that back knee a little more. Yeah? You will feel your quad a little bit more than the rest of us. Yeah? But you also will be using your tail. I want you to sit back and raise your tail up. Good, everybody else come up for a little rest. But Mary, I want you to practice that just a sec more. Pull your tail up as you sit back. And that's going to give you more balance between your quad and your glute. Okay, shake it out, everybody. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me about your feet. So we have to do the other side. So let's come back first, nice and tall. Right, we're going to come to center and lift again, right? We're talking about pulling together from the back, plie, then pull together to stand straight. And so plie, pull together to stand straight. Good. Waking up the back of that leg. Again, look for what's touching here. If I'm touching this way, I'm pulling from the front. If my knees end up looking a little bit apart, and maybe I get a sliver, I have too much flesh for that to be always happening, but maybe I get a sliver of light. Yeah? Good. Okay. So now let's take that feeling behind. Just a little step back. Just a little bit. So we're right here. Good. And I'm giving you that side view so you can see that the back heel is raised, except for Mary. Mary's here doing a little plie. So the first one is that little plie, right? Good. Good. Yeah. You got it. Good. Opening up those thigh bones. Yes. Now you can get bonus points for shifting your weight toward the ball and the big toe of the back foot. Meaning, notice how much you're laying on the outside ball of your foot. Can you roll to the inside ball of your foot a little bit? Yeah. Good. Good. That's it. One more. Good. All right. Then what? Then we lifted and bent, right? Flattened and bent. And this is, Mary, where you go back onto the ankle a little bit more. So I might do that with Mary on this leg, because on this leg, this is my crushed ankle on the back. It needs more of this weight transfer, right? I can do this really well on that, but what's harder for me is this. So maybe you pick what's harder for you. I know. How's that? Pick your poison. Pick the more poisonous poison. Good. Good. Yes, I can see you guys figuring out, well, which one is harder for me? Good. Yay, you guys. All right, good. Come back up to center. Shake it out. All right, we're going to do roll down. So I'm going to come to this end of my mat. We're going to roll down 4 times. On the 4th one, hold your plank, and then we're going to back it up and do plank walkouts from frog sit to full plank, okay? Those of you whose feet won't go flat, I'll show you some options. Mary Lisa, are you wearing your shoes and can do the plank part? If you're not, okay, so you need another option? Okay, no problem. Okay, so everybody, four up and downs, and then we're gonna go out and in. Yeah, go ahead. You guys know how to do this part, right? Everybody knows how to do this part. Oh. So don't throw these away, gang. This is a beautiful opportunity to get your abs to point at every part of your spine. That's it. Good. Whether you choose parallel or Pilates stance, you look towards your pubic bone. It will help you lengthen out the back of your neck and should encourage you to lift your abs up. Okay, so I'm going to show you, is everyone number 4? Oh, David's already there. Oh, here comes Mary. So you guys who are already out in your plank, you guys are going to walk it on out. Boop, 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 boop. Lengthen through the spine. Good. And then open the knees up. Push the mat away from you. And I don't want you to let your butt pull you back. I want you literally push, push, push. And then sit in your frog sit. If you can open your knees and open your arms and come upright, more power to you, yeah? Then come back down to the mat. And if you can't yet, that's okay. You go where you can. You'll walk it back out, and then come back in. And so Mary, Lisa, this part is challenging for you, right? Because of your feet, they can't go from that toe. So you're going from a knee out here, and then you're gonna open wide into a child's pose. And I want you to push yourself to the child's pose. And then bring your knees back into parallel. And then open wide and push. So it's a little different. You're looking to try to get your spine long, Mary, Lisa, and your tail up. Can you see how that's a little different than a regular child's pose? If that doesn't make sense, let me know. Good. And then if you've hit, yeah, and then Nara, can you bring yourself upright? Drop your tail. Yeah, that's it. Take the, yeah, good job. Good. And then if that's number 4 for you, go ahead and let yourself sit on your tail, and we'll be sitting on our butts. Okay. I'm going to face this way. You can face that way. Okay. All right. So, yeah, good. Good. So those of you who can get upright, your next goal to add to that, if you're doing that on your own, that frog sit, is to see how much you can get your heels down. That's like, wow. Wouldn't that be fun? All right. So holding on, we're going to scoop the belly in, exhaling back. Good. And then inhale up, pull the shoulder blades together. Good. Exhale back. Good. And then pull. Good. And back. That's it. Get those shoulder blades to come back. Yeah. So Catherine, let your shoulder blades, make sure they come around your back when you get up. Yeah, look how gorgeous that is when you do that. So nice. Good. Good. One more with the hands. Then you can let go. Press your feet into the ground. Feel your heels on the ground. Imagine them pulling towards you, gripping the ground as you roll back. Good. I was telling my morning Pilates stick class about a doctor who made a comment about how important the feet are to our neural system, and that the brain treats the proprioception of the feet as important as that of your genitals. And so if you're not feeling great in your feet, you might not feel so good in your genitals. Just, if someone in your love life is having issues, you might want to talk to them about their feet. I just thought that was interesting. All right, stay back here in your C curve. Take one arm up to the sky. Good. And then the other arm up to the sky. Good. And again, arm up. Good. And up. That's it. Good. Scoop that belly in. Good. Now notice you don't need your head to lift your arm. You can keep your head in line with your shoulders. That's better. Good. Good. And last one. Good. Woo. Both arms up. Ready? Inhale, exhale, arms up. Push up, tall, 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 tall. Get all the way up forward on those sits bones. Round them forward. Good. Then extend those legs. Neutral hinge forward. Good. And then upright. So neutral hinge means we're taking the front of our hips toward the thigh, our tail back behind us. Good. So it's not a forward fold. I'm not falling. This is a no. This is a reaching, right? Keeping that spine long. Good. One more, one more. Good. All right. Then we get to roll all the way down. So inhale, exhale, scoop that belly in, rounding down. Oh, yeah. That feels awesome to be laying down flat. So go ahead and bend your knees. Sorry, scoot just so I can see you. Bend your knees. Good. Arms up to the sky. Good. Inhale, exhale, up into bow. Imagine pulling your feet towards your glutes, even though they're glued to the ground. Inhale and exhale back down. Good. And again, inhale and exhale, lift. So just a quick little reminder, those of you who have toys and you want to use them, you're always welcome to grab them, even if I happen to not be showing them today. I know some of you really know, you've been with me long enough to know how to play. Good. Good. So the next time we're up in that bow, let's inhale, exhale, stay there. Good. Now just activate your feet. That's all I want. Heels pull towards your sits bones, right? Feel them pull along the mat to your sits bones. Imagine that you're trying to drag your mat towards your glutes. Can you feel your abdominals turn on a little more? Good. Thank you. Thank you. I see the thumbs up, and then come back down. Inhale and exhale back up. We're going to do it again. Take 2 breaths here. Exhale. Feet active and pulling towards your heels. One more breath. Feet active, heels pulling towards your glutes. Yes. Good. And then back down to the ground. All right. So now we're going to lift one leg in a tabletop, but I want you to think more about the one that's still on the ground. Inhale, exhale, one into tabletop. Pull the one on the ground towards you. Good. That comes down. Other side. Already get your brain ready. Pulling that heel towards your butt, even though it's glued to the ground. Good. And again, inhale, exhale. Good. And inhale, exhale. Ooh, that's harder for me to activate. Anyone noticing it's more challenging on one side than the other to get that foot to pull? Good. Last time. Nice. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring both legs in a tabletop. So feel them like suction cups coming up off the ground. Good. Inhale, exhale, put them both back down. Good. Again, picture them like suction cups pulling in and toward you off the ground. Scooping the belly in. Good. That seemed like that was more controlled, yeah? Do that again. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Start with your feet. Let them connect to your breath. Good. Good. And one more time. Inhale, exhale. Yes. Good. All right. We are ready for the 100. So you can choose what you want to do with your feet. Floor, sky, wherever. I'm going to keep one foot on the ground and one foot extended low. That's how I'm going to do it. Anyone who's doing a single leg, I'll let you know when to shift, right? So the reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to stay connected to this foot on the ground and make it talk to my abs. You pick what you want. Inhale, exhale up into your bow. All right, here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. I am so proud of you, Mary and Beck, for choosing this option. Good. So those of you with the foot on the ground, I want you to keep it pulling towards you. Those of you with feet in the air, you have to keep connected to that suction cup feeling, right? Trying to still pull it towards you even though it's in the air. Good. Good. Now those of us doing one leg, we're going to switch. Connect to your foot on the ground as quickly as you can. Those of you got to go both legs up, you have to recommit to those feet up along the back side of your leg. Good. Come on. That's it, team. Good. Good. I think we're at our last set of breaths. Good. And then go ahead and pull those knees into the chest and rest. All right. We can take both legs all the way out. Good. Arms up to the sky. Good. We're going to come into a roll up. If you want to put a magic circle in between your legs, your heels, or if you want to hold hand weights in your hands, you certainly can. That's it. If you wanted to take a TheraBand and put it behind your back and push it forward so your abs have a target, that's another nice way to use a toy. Good. Scoop it in, scoop it in, scoop it in. That's it. Good. Good. So see, that was 2. So we're going to do one more. This one. Come on down, and we're going to go into a leg circle from here. So all the way down to the ground. Hands pressed to the ground. Feel your levels in your hips and your ribs. Drive into the ground with your left leg and lift your right. Good. We're going to inhale down across our center. Exhale up around the outside. So stay connected with that whole left leg on the ground. The right one is, getting mobile, and it's mobilizing the hip, but it can only truly mobilize the hip if the rest of you is stable. Yeah. If my hip is rocking with the leg, it's not mobilizing my leg, it's mobilizing my lumbar. Yeah? Yeah. Good. When you get 5 good ones, reverse, re-energizing through the leg that's helping you be stable. That's it. Come on. Yes. Better. Love it. Good. Good. Yeah. And when you feel like you've gotten 5 good ones, then you can switch direction. But again, check in with the supporting side, right? The supporting side. Legs are heavy, huh? Yep, so did you switch legs? Nice. That looks great, Nora. Good, David. Yeah. Good. Good. And when you get your 5 and 5, you can put both feet down for a moment. Give them a little dorsiflexion just to feel a nice stretch through the back of the leg. And then we're going to do rollovers. So if you'd like furniture to put your feet up onto, feel free to scoot over there or onto the wall. You're welcome to do that as well, especially my spine minders. We're going to level 1s, 2s. I want you to start from the bottom leg position. You already practiced a moment ago pulling your legs in, right, from the ground when we were doing this motion. So from that long position, scoop your abs in, bring your legs up, then press to the sky, then push hard into the ground until your hips lift up. So that's all lats and triceps right there, plus your abs and glutes. Open those legs, flex the feet, come on down, and then level 1s, 2s. Remember, you lower as far as you can, then bend the knees in close and slide them out. So that's new for you, level 1s, 2s. Usually you stop and go back. I'm going to do that with you again. So now we're starting wide, scooping the abs in. See how I'm pulling the heels close, extending, press strong. Yep, and then bring the legs together on the way down. So everyone's going to alternate classic style. One goes, you go up and down, alternating the leg. Good. So again, I'm with level 1s, 2s. We bend the knees, keep them close, and then slide it out. Yeah. The level 2s, 3s, of course, if you can lift from the straight position, feel free. Good. Good, and I'm just watching. You guys keep going. Woo! So Anna is inspiring me. I think we're going to have to do some oblique things today. David too. So both of you guys kind of notice, do one more. Notice where you shift to the side on the way up. Can you make the other side of you help out there? David and Anna both, it's interesting. There's a moment where you have a very big shift off to your left and then come back to the right. See if you can make it more smooth down through the middle. Yeah. Good. All right, gang. Everyone feel like they got at least 4 or 5 good ones? Good attempts, right? Good efforts. We're going to bring those legs up in a tabletop, curl up into our bow. We're going right into the 5s. So one leg out, one leg in. Give ourselves a little pull. Good. Inhale and exhale, switch. Now I want you to take this just a teeny bit slower than normal. And on the second exhale, pull your foot down, pull your spine up. I'm not letting my knee go. Do you see that? So I've pulled the heel in closer and I'm keeping the knee up here. Now those of you, I don't know if anyone's had a knee replacement, and plus Franny's knee. So Franny, you be gentler, yeah? But we're trying to get more mobility out of the hip, the knee, right? And the spine in this moment. That makes sense? Good. So good. So everyone don't force it. Go where it's comfortable. Yep. Good. Yes, Anna, I see that nice reach the leg and that pull in. Good. Good. One more each way. All right. Then we're going to add in our rotation. So you can have your reach. You can have your genie box, right? You can have hands behind the head, staying up off those armpits. But can you remember the feeling that you just had of that little extra pull into your heel and that little lift of your abs? Can you put it back in here even though you're not pulling on your legs? Yeah, don't just throw the motion away. Give me every little thing you can squeeze out of it, right? Heel to your butt, knee to your nose, shoulder blades off the mat. Yes, there we go. Good. That's it. Good. All right, come in for a little rest. How are we doing? Good?
Good.
Wow, okay, good. Mark says good. He speaks for all of you. So one leg up, one leg down. Scissor time. Inhale and exhale, switch. Good. Now I'm starting with an open ankle, right? Classic style. Good. But knowing how much tightness there is in this world, we're going to slow it down just a hair and dorsiflex. So now toes towards your nose. Most of us will feel that somewhere from the heel to the back of the knee. Good. That's it. One more. Good. And then both knees bend. Good. Double leg stretch. So hands low. Good. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze those backs of those legs together. Reach the arms. Good. And then sweep them back in. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. So just like when you were standing, right? Pull through the back of your legs. Pull those sits bones together. And then pull it back in. Good. That's it. Good. Can I see two more? Sits bones together as you reach those legs out. Good. Good. Can I get one more? Sits bones together. Good. Very nice. Legs up to the sky. Hands behind the head. Reset your head flow in case you're losing it. So get that chin back toward the fingertips. Then lift the shoulders up. Good. Inhale, exhale, lower the legs. Good. Inhale, exhale, scoop them in. Good. Inhale, exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring them back in. Elbows wider, David. A little wider. Sorry. Good. Shoulders off the mat for me, Anna. Just a little bit. Marrying the back, shoulders up. That's it. Good. That's it, Catherine. I saw that. Good. Good. One more. Brief little breath. So heads come down. Find your shoulder blades flat on your back. Good. Yeah. Got them. Now let the shoulder blades lift you back up. We're going into diagonal lowers. So this is a one breath set lower. We inhale as they lower to the side, trying to keep the hips still. Exhale, scoop the abs up. We'll alternate. So this is an exercise in pelvic stability. Right? We're keeping the pelvis still, lowering the legs to one corner of the mat, back up to center, and then the other corner of the mat. Good. That's it. So yes, your feet are sliding on each other, right? Definitely sliding because the hip is staying still. That's it. Good. Last one. Good. All right. Go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. Whew. Let the knees fall open then into butterfly, right? So they're that big, wide frog on your back position. Good. And we're going to do a little butterfly bridge. So pressing your hips up to the sky, wrapping around the underside of you, opening up through the front of the hip. Good. Inhale and exhale. Lay back down. Good. And again, just pressing those feet. So just a reminder. What's that?
You're kind of muted a little bit.
I'm muted? Am I muted? Oh.
Because your head.
Oh, sorry. Just a reminder that if you are feeling anything in your knee, which you shouldn't, play with your feet. There's probably a part of your foot that needs to connect more. So push on your big toe or the ball of your foot or the heel or even the pinky toe edge. And that should, when you find your perfect combination, that should alleviate your knee pain. Knock wood. No one ever says to me that they're having knee pain, but just in case, you're suffering in silence. Good. And I'm only lifting my head just because of the mic. Mark says it's making me cut out when I put my head down, so you guys get to keep your heads down. Good. All right, so the next one we do, we're going to keep the hips up. Just have a sense of how high they are, how much space you have underneath them. I've got like maybe 4 fingers that fit underneath my butt. I want you to see if you keep that height as you rotate onto your flats of your feet and bring those inner thighs all the way together. Push your hips up a little higher. Good. Now rotate back open. And here you might have to step your feet a little bit, but see if you can keep that new height. As you open those knees, get the thigh bones to wrap behind you. Good. And then bring those thighs back together. Push into your feet, squeezing those feet, those inner thighs together. Good. Now look how high you are now. Now I've got, oh gosh, all my 5 fingers plus a little extra. Keep it as you open those thighs back up. Can you still pull them around the back of you? Keep them that high. Yes, they can. Good. That's it. Walk them back into closed parallel. Press into those feet. Maybe even pull your heels towards you a little bit. Get a little more height. Measure it with your hands. Keep your hands still. Don't let your butt
sit on them, open back up as far as you can. Go, go, go. Come on, Sheila. Open those. Yeah, good. Get that. Yes, that's it. Woot. Good, good. And then walk those feet back together. Keep them close as you round down your spine. Ha. And then we're going to keep the thighs in that closed parallel. That means the inner thigh is close. Good. The feet are close. And just round back up. And then round back down. And for many of us, this will not be as satisfying as in parallel. And you'll probably feel yourself swing from one side to the other, right? So notice when and where that happens. See if you can put a little more weight in the other foot instead of swinging off to one. That's a good one for you, Mary, in the back. Paying attention to where that swing happens. Yeah, good. We're going to do 2 more, and hopefully by now you should feel the quiet part of your inner thigh start to wake up. Yep, stay with it. Ooh. Good. You okay, David? Okay. Good. All right. Then go ahead and let your knees just fall open. So that was 2 more. Let the knees fall open. You should feel your inner thighs of steel. Yep, along with your nice strong booties. Now we're going to open out into second position, the opposite, right, of being close. We're wide now. We're going to lift in neutral. So inhale on the way up. Exhale. Come down, yeah? Inhale up. Exhale in one piece. Good. Actually, I think I gave you the wrong breath. I want you to exhale up. Inhale down, because inhale helps you stay in neutral. Yeah? So exhale up. Inhale down. That's it. Good. So feeling yourself find the outside of your heels. Good. And then can you pull them toward you just a little bit as you come down? Just a little bit. Outside of your foot, little pull towards you. Good. Some of you are going to feel more posterior adductor, right? The inside back of your inner thigh. Others of you are going to feel more like a nice, solid. The little helper muscles underneath piriformis or next to piriformis are helping. So it's not that nasty piriformis bite. It should feel nice and solid through there. Yeah? Try one more. Good. Yes. All right. Come back up into your second position. Lift. Hold it. We're going to go take your right foot, press it into the ground. Feel your weight on it. Good. Scoop your abs in. Lift your left one to center. Good. Hands are pressing into the ground to help. Good. Step the left one down. Push it down till you feel that left hip rise. Good. Lift the right leg into center. Good. Set it down wide. Press into the right till you feel the right hip rise. Lift the left to center. Scooping your belly in. Good. Now, if you are feeling like, gosh, I feel so wibbly wobbly, don't lift the leg. Think about it. Maybe just lift the heel, right? We're trying to get the whole side chain and cross chain, your oblique, to help you stabilize as you bring that leg up. All the way from the supporting foot to the opposite arm. Makes sense? Try one more on each side. Good. Step your feet a little wider, Catherine. I bet you can. Yeah. That's it. Good. Good. All right. Then walk your feet back toward parallel in neutral. So not closed parallel, but open normal. Good. And then round down through your spine. Oh, that feels good. To round down. All right. Take a nice breath. Exhale. Bring those legs up into tabletop. Good. Come up into your bow. Good. Extend your legs away. Good. And we're going to roll up to teaser. Doodaloo. Because we're so supple now. That should be pretty easy comparatively. Yes? There we go. All right. See if you can let go. Extend your legs a little longer. Purposely get them straighter. And then round back down. Level 1s, 2s, feel free to pull the knees into the chest. Level 3s, keep those legs out there. And then round up. Yes. Find that moment. Get your legs and arms parallel. Good. Scoop your belly in. That's it. Good. And breathe. That's it. Good. Ooh, I think I'm going to get a quad cramp today. Oh, last one, last one. Good. All right. Go ahead and grab onto your ankles. We're going into open leg rocker. Whew. So you're also welcome to do this one holding onto thighs with the knees in that open tabletop. Yeah. I'm gonna try it up here today. So we're gonna do one breath set for our open leg rocker. Normally I make you do 2. So we're gonna scoop the abs in. Inhale back. Exhale up. And just one breath set. Yep. Inhale back. Exhale up. Use what we just learned about our legs, right, in our bridge. Remember how one side worked the other side? Notice if you come up on one side of your body, press the other leg into the other hand, right, to help you even out how you're working through your body. Yes? Now my spine minders who are not rolling, you guys get fun. You push one, then the other, and one, then the other, to feel how that works through your center and the back of your leg. Yeah? Those of you who are not spine minders but want to feel it, please feel free to do that little drill. It's an awesome little drill. I'm pushing into my leg, right? Pushing that. Yeah? It says a couple of you going, yeah, Mona, that looks great. You keep going. I see you guys. I love it. David goes, you do you. All right, go ahead and let those feet come down. Give yourself a little pull. Opening up those knees. Good. And then from here, you're going to keep pulling your hip bones forward, but let your chest lift up. Yeah? Yeah. Good. Pull those thighs open. Nice. All right. Legs extend forward. Okay. Arms out. If you want to sit on something, please feel free. My toes are dorsiflexed, so they're pointing back at my face. We're going to inhale, inhale, exhale to center. Inhale, inhale, exhale to center. There we go. Good. Good. Anna, can you bring your hip bones forward a little more? Or sit on something? You just look a little under you. There you go. That looks a little better. Good. Good. David, from this angle, I can't tell, and normally I'm worried about your hips, so you're going to have to self-judge. For some reason, because of the colors, your hips blend in with your mat right there, so I can't tell if they're back. So if you can feel it, you check it. Good. And then Sheila, you just have to lift that sternum for me. Yeah, there you go. Good. All right, everybody, palms up, and now we change our breath. We exhale, exhale. Inhale, grow tall. That's it. Good. Big breath that fills your middle. Good. 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 We're going to do one more, and then we're going to take a quick little table bridge break. Just one little table bridge to open up the front of your hips. So feet bend, knees bend, knees bend, hands on the floor. We're just going to push those hips up, open the shoulders, and open the front of your hips. So this is just purely to get this part of you to stretch. Yeah? Good. Good. All right, because we're going to work it a little bit more. I know, you guys, we haven't done seated soldier in ages. And seated soldier is the one where we lift the leg while we try to maintain the height through the spine, right? So keeping that support of the sits bones pulling through to the middle, even though one leg's in motion. Yeah? Today I'm going to show you another variation. So for those of you who feel like, oh, seated soldier is no problem. Okay, fun.
So we're going to lift it, take it to the side, bring it back to center and down, right? Lift it, take it to the side, center and down. And again, our goals are, oops, sorry, Lee. Keeping this upright as we move, right? So this is a yes, so I'm doing pretty good, keeping the spine length. This is a no, right? So if you find yourself doing this, that's a no. You see that collapse? If you find yourself doing this, see how I tilt backwards? That's a no too, right? This is a no. So our goal is really maybe not even lifting the leg, right? Maybe just barely hovering it off the ground, trying to keep that spine long, yeah? You can use your hands, but you can't lean on them. So this is a no. This is a yes. See how my hands are trying to help me push myself upright? I'm pushing the ground away to get taller. Yes, better, Sheila. That's right. You keep pushing. So if you can bring your hands even closer to you, Sheila, and push again to get yourself upright. Yes, that's right. Yes, Mary in the back, I saw that. Good. Ooh, this is going to be a quad cramp. I know it. Good. Ah, good. Last one, last one. Whew. Whew. Oh my gosh. My quads are dying. We, in my Pilates stick class, one of the class members was away last week too. Hers was all kayaking. There was kayaking and camping, and our vacation was all legs. It was hiking and biking, and so we would all be moaning at different times in the class. I am totally feeling my quads. So we're all going to take a quick little down stretch. So heels are together, dropping the hips down, pulling your heels towards your glutes as much as you can. So it's not lazy legs, they're pulling in. Good, and then lifting that spine up, finding your fingertips. If you prefer to be on your forearms, for sure you can do that. It's gonna be a little smaller and your pelvis might actually be on the floor. Or you can put your forearms on a piece of furniture. Yeah, nice everybody, good, all right. And then you can come all the way down. You can lay down. Yeah, we're going to take those hands in front of us. Good, we're going to give ourselves a nice long-armed swan. So as if you were on the reformer machine on a box, kind of with your hands on that bar. Good, lifting your spine up and then back down. So your hands are sliding with you, yeah? You lift up, your hands slide towards your mat. You come down, your hands slide away. Good, inhale and exhale, lift. Muchacho, you're baking. Muchacho's out on our deck in the chairs in the sun. He's living his best life. Hi, spa life out there. Good. Good, nice lift. Good, so now see if you can use a little pressure at the end of your lift to maybe push yourself a little higher up. Just see if you can lift the upper back a little higher. Make sure your glute stays on. Yeah, good. And one more. Find where that place is. Stay up there now. Good. Yeah, glutes are on. Take your left arm. See if you can lift your spine and reach your hand a little further. Yeah, so I'll tell you that again. You're going to take your left hand. Glutes are on. Reach your hand up and a little further. Good. We're going to do that same hand again 2 more times. Seeing if you can keep those glutes alive. And you're pushing arms strong. Good. And then slide all the way down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Float your way back up. Good. Get those hands on solid on the ground. Good. Check now with your left hand. That's the supporting one. And both those glutes, yeah? Take your right hand up. And down. Good. And lift. Good. And down. Good. That was nice. I saw several of you at once. Lift your sternum with your arms. I love it. Good. Yes, that was great. Good. That was Catherine, Sheila, Nara, Anna, all of you guys. That was so good. It was this beautiful lift. Good. Yeah, good. All right. And then slide it back down. Lovely. Lift the back of your neck by lifting your throat. We're going to do a little swimming. So lift your left leg and your right arm. Inhale, exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, exhale, switch.
Good. Take that nice long exhale as a chance to think about the back of your leg. Could you lengthen it out between your glute and your thigh and your knee? Good. That's it. Take your time with it. Feel that length. Good. 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 Last one on each side. Good. Then just bring your hands underneath your forehead, and your forehead gets to rest on top of your hands. We're going to lift both legs up. Good. And lower them down. And this is a little practice for keeping your belly button up and along your spine. Okay? I hope that sound doesn't sound weird. Good. So as you lift those legs, pulling your belly button up and along your spine should keep your weight on your pubic bone and off of the front top of your hip bones. Yeah? Good. Good. All right. Hold those legs up. We're just going to scissor them out to the sides apart. So they open up and they close back together as much as they can. Open out. Good. Close back together. Good. Reach. And exhale, bring them back in. Inhale as they open. Exhale as you draw them together. Good. Can you still find a little bit of length from the back of those legs? Last two. That's it. Good. And last one. Good. And the legs get to come back down. Good. We're going to extend those arms forward. We're going to lift into a little baby swan. And here's where we're going to bend your right knee. So the right heel is aiming at your glute. Your left hand is going to lift off the ground. Now you can reach around behind you and try to touch that right knee, or right ankle, right foot. That's what I'm saying. So left hand to right foot behind you, pushing away the ground with the right hand. Extra points if you feel like lifting the thigh up and looking at your twist, right? So you're looking where you're rotating toward. Good. Go ahead and let the leg and the hand down, slide back down. Inhale, exhale, lift the sternum and bend the left knee. Take another breath as you reach around with your right hand toward your left ankle. Good. If you'd like to lift the thigh up and look a little more deeply toward that back foot, you can. Good. And then set it all back down and slide down. Good. Do that again. So inhale, exhale up. Press into your right hand while you bend your right leg. The left hand reaches around. So you guys don't force that twist. Yeah, just reach where it is comfortable for your spine. It is possible to get a spinal cramp in your rotators of your spine and your little multifidi, so don't force it. Yes. If you can, yes. So David asked, are we lifting that bent leg's knee? If you can, yes, and make sure you're doing it from that glute. Good. Did everybody get the other side as well? We're alternating. Did you finish out one more time on that other side, the second side?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So if that's you, go ahead and press back into a child's pose. Okay. And then we're going to come out into a plank. So, Mary Lisa, I'm going to give you something different because you'll be on your knees, right? You don't have your shoes. So we're going to be, and maybe Franny, depending on your knees. The rest of you are in a plank. You're going to step through so you feel your oblique turn on, and then rotate and open to the side. Yeah? Good. Rotate back to the ground. So again, obliques. Then bring the foot back into place. Good. Then you can switch sides. Step through first. Really reach through that leg. Feel the oblique turn on. Then open up to the side. Keep that bottom leg anchored to the ground as you rotate, and then bring it back. Yeah? The key is the bottom leg has to actively push into the ground to get the oblique to turn on.
Okay. Mary Lisa, if you're on your knees, you are going to come onto the side and do a side plank. Yep. And then if you want to, you can take that into a star, and you can take it into a straight leg star. Yeah. And then back here. And then Franny, if you need something different, if your knee still doesn't feel like it can take that, you let me know. Okay. Good. Drop your hips down, gang. Drop your hips down for me a little bit. So yeah, Catherine, great. Now keep your hips low as you come back into your plank. Keep them low. That's it. That's it. Yes. Good. 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 How are we doing? Do we feel like we got 4 on each side-ish? So, Anna's showing a great variation. I don't know if you all can see her screen, but if you felt like trying Anna's variation, she's coming across and sitting her knee down. So that's a little gentler than having the full leg out. It's a nice in-between step. I like it. Good. All right. So if you feel like you've got even Steven amounts and you're feeling all around your obliques, let's come on down to a little mermaid sit. So you are welcome to sit on a little pillow under the hip. So if this is your right side with your right shin in front, you can put a little pillow under that right hip and let the left one hang. It'll be easier to get your sits bone down. We're just going to take ourselves right over to the side. That's it. Find that length. Put that left hip down. If you're going the same direction this way, good. And scoop your abs in. Lift all the way back up. Good. We're going to go over one more time. That's it. Good. And then we're going to rotate toward the ground and reach. So I'm reaching with my right hand. That means I'm putting that right hip down as much as I can. And some of you will feel your fascia stretch from your tricep down through your side and your back all the way to that hip. Good. Now stay low, open to the sky, look back as you push down into that supporting hand. Happens to be my left. Good. That's it. Look up to the sky, look up, open that chest for me, Mary, in the back. That's it. Yeah, way up to the sky. There you go. That's it. Good. And then push into that hand. Let yourself come all the way up. Ta-da! Good. All right. We're going to flip to the other side. And I'm going to spin so that I can still see you. Okay. And then we'll go over and then to the other side and over one more time. See, I know. This one's really tight. I can feel this hip just floating along with me. You guys feel a difference in your sides? Yeah. Good. And then up to the other side. We feel you, Catherine. Good. And then back over. Good. Good. And then so you can get some weight in that. For me, it's the left hip. I think it's your right if you're following me. And then we're going to rotate toward the ground. So if you're mirroring me, it's your right hand that's reaching and your right hip that's down, trying to pull away from it. Yeah. Good. Scoop your abs in and reach a little further between those 2 points. Put more space there. Good. And then stay low. Open up to the side, looking at the sky, past your arm. That's it. Press into that supporting hand. Push it down. Good. Good. And then take a nice breath. Push that hand away. Good. If you want to take one more stretch over, you can. Finish it off. Whew. I know. Ta-da! Me too. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Big, giant group hug. Happy to see you. Thought about you lots. If I wasn't so lightheaded, I was thinking of doing a video from the Rocky Mountain National Forest, but there's no air up there. We had to slow down. I totally noticed having to slow down. I didn't get headache and nausea, but Mark did. Yeah, right. Yeah, I did notice I had to hydrate like crazy. And then Mark said, oh, eat a little something, it will help. And boom, it was crazy. Hydration and making sure there was food in my stomach and going slowly.
No.
No, we were so lucky. We were Denver, Parker, Boulder, and then Estes Park, National Forest, and then Steamboat, and we were very lucky with the smoke. I mean, yeah, we got very lucky. So, yeah. Bye, David.
Ta-ta.
Hi, were you having a nice time out there? Was that good in the sunshine, happy boy? My good boy. Who's my little prince?
Hey, bye. Have a great day. Nara, do you look better than you feel? Or you feel as good as you look?